Today we are going to test drive the HP of Bao, a high-end car brand under GAC Aeon. What about this model? First of all, in terms of appearance, we will use a set of empty arrows to show you. So how would you rate this appearance? Actually, there are 2 points about this car's static aspect that I think are worth mentioning. As a strategic model of Hao Bao Global, this car is more than 4.9 meters long, and its wheelbase is an exaggerated 2.9 meters. So this also makes its rear space very spacious. You can see that for a person of 1.78 meters in height, there is plenty of leg space and head space. So in terms of space, this car is considered to have a very spacious space in the same class. The second point is that its high-end model is equipped with a 99.5 kilowatt battery model. It also has the longest pure electric range of 825 kilometers in its class, and this car is also equipped with an 800-volt ultra-high voltage fast charging platform, which can replenish 425 kilometers of energy in 15 minutes of charging. So this is also a very important configuration to solve the range anxiety of pure electric vehicles. And this car is also the first model equipped with NNB's intelligent driving assistance. So today we will focus on testing its test drive function. So this car is equipped with a rear single motor across the entire series, but the power is different. The maximum power of its entry-level model reaches 180 kilowatts. The peak torque is 355 Nm. Except for its entry-level model, the maximum power of its other models reaches 250 kilowatts, and the peak torque is 430 Nm. So in terms of power, I think this car is still very good in terms of acceleration and handling experience. Now let's try its urban NDA test drive assistance function. Its operation method is also very simple. After 2 turns, you can enter the test drive navigation assistance function. This car is equipped with the NDA intelligent navigation assistance function. In fact, the auxiliary function of Huawei's ADOS 2.0 is somewhat similar, because they also do not need high-definition assistance, and also use a function of self-driving without a map. So in terms of experience, I think the auxiliary system of Huawei's ADOS 2.0 intelligent navigation is comparable. At the same time, this car is also equipped with a laser radar and 5mm wave radars, so it can also recognize, for example, traffic lights and traffic signs. So for example, at the intersection we are passing now, it can also recognize traffic lights. Therefore, it can also identify turns by itself and pass through an intersection with very complicated traffic conditions. So I think this is also a good point of this test drive function. During the entire test drive process, Hao Bao HT drove along the preset route using the NDA driving and navigation assistance. Then when there are pedestrians and non-motor vehicles around the vehicle lane, it will slow down early, maintain a longer safe distance, and even automatically make more turns in the lane to avoid pedestrians and non-motor vehicles. For example, now we are about to turn left, but there is a vehicle occupying the left turn lane. It will also cancel its lane change and accelerate to overtake the vehicle, and then change lanes to the left instead of waiting there. Such smart, intelligent driving assistance, of course, comes from its advanced self-driving software and hardware. In terms of hardware, Hao Bao HT is equipped with a new generation of solid-state variable focus laser radar or an X-chip M-top hardware. Compared with the highest configuration in the industry, Hao Bao has added 2 forward millimeter wave radars to enhance the detection performance of traditional forward laser radar and close-range perception blind spots. At the same time, the software also benefits from the powerful computing power of the Orin X chip. Hao Bao HT uses a set of anthropomorphic decision-making AI large models, which can adopt a learning and reasoning mode. Based on the data of 14 million kilometers per day, the decision-making level is constantly improved. It is said that the number of times the driver needs to take over temporarily is far lower than the current average level of the industry. So after today's test drive, I think this car is NBA in the city, and is actually quite complete, and its underlying logic is also very clear. So I think its self-driving function is a very bright spot of this Hao Bao HT. In addition, let's talk about the price of this car. Its current price is from 213,900 yuan to 329,900 yuan. I think this configuration and this price are very reasonable. What do you think?